And that's us good. Welcome back to SnowRunner, everyone. It is the beginning of the final push. This region has taken far too long. I feel like I've lost sanity points. You know, if if this game could actually affect my sanity in a real way, I think I would be quite mad by now. Yeah, but as luck would have it, I'm still perfectly sane, despite this game's best efforts. Oh, that was a word. And yeah, we've nearly done it. We've nearly done it. 1 second there, everyone. Let me just make sure that is indeed coming through. Yeah, there we go. All good. Excellent. My Twitch feed wasn't updating there, so I just wanted to make sure that I was actually coming through. It says it is, but you can never tell sometimes. Yeah, we are nearly done. We are on the cusp of finishing this region. We are 83% done. We only have the jobs and the missions on this map. Selton River Mountain. That is it. We are finished. We are done. It is over. We can relax and wait for the next test of our sanity and patience to come out. Oh boy, guys, it has been a ride. Let me tell you, I have brought quite a few trucks over to get us started. We have the Pedera over here. We have the Freightliner. The International, the Western Star, the other Western Star. So we have fuel, we have logs, we have cargo, we have loads of stuff. We also over here have the Forester, who I've taken the liberty of taking down to the log station, picking up all the remaining logs that we should need. Unless I've miscounted. I don't think I have. Please don't let me have miscounted. Don't let me have miscounted, because I don't want to go back to that log station again. It's horrible. It really is horrible. So I'm hoping that I've accounted for everything. And as you can see here as well, we also have the C500 and the Cat. I thought it was time that we actually took the Cat out and tested it with some of its new add-ons. We have not done so since the update came through, and let me tell you guys, it's incredible. I usually use the Cat with the big fuel tank on board, and that adds a lot of weight to the Cat, and it pushes through terrain, you know, and it takes a lot to stop the Cat. But it's taking the fuel tank off and putting the flatbed on and just adding cargo has transformed this machine into something I never thought possible. It's even better. I have really only driven it from one map to the other, taken it through a little bit of mud here and there just to give it a little bit of a test. But I remember now why I love the Cat so much, because it is so good. And as you can see, we also have quite the cargo stop here. I was going to toss all of this cargo off over here where the other trucks are lined up, but I thought it would be better to take it further into the map just to cut down on a little bit of travel time. You missed nothing. I basically just took the main road all the way around to where I am now. There was no drama, there was no problems. Just drove it round, dumped all the cargo lot off, went back for another load. But here is where things will start to actually occur, because now we have to get other stuff delivered. And I was going to start with the missions up to the helipad here, up here, with the Pedera and the Freightliner. But I have decided instead to start with the Cat and this mission, because I have found out that there is another mission that takes cargo up to the heliport here. And we actually have space on the Podera to fit the cargo that needs to go on there. We just have to go and get it. So I'm going to start with some missions over here, push my way up to this corner over here, grab this trailer and the cargo that it's got, and then move back across the map from there. That's the plan. Of course, the big plan is to get as much as physically possible done today. I would really like to be able to finish this map by the end of next stream, like next Sunday stream. I'd love to be able to finish it by then. We'll just have to see how that goes. I really don't know if that's possible, but if it does take into a third week, it's probably not going to take a lot of a third week. So, yeah. Sorry, I've got this little spelk of nail down the side of my finger, and it's just catching on everything all the time. So annoying. So, we are going to start with the cat. We're going to start with a little bit of cargo delivery into the forest, and then we're going to see where our journey goes from there. There we are. But yeah, the cat has been absolutely amazing with this cargo add-on. It's just chewing up terrain like nothing. I mean, look at it. It's not even in all-wheel drive and it's still going, you know? Although I think I might put all-wheel on just for this bit to aid us up the hill just a touch. But yeah, when this thing is actually... When it was on the flat, on the drive over to this map, I had the all-wheel drive off, I had cargo loaded on, all that good stuff, you know, and I was just flying along. I was actually faster than some trucks in my fleet. You know, some like regular cargo haulers that I use in my fleet. And the engine was only using about 5 to 6 litres of fuel, obviously, per minute. It's obviously using a lot more now because it's actually pulling uphill, but on the flat it was just not using anything, and it was amazing. It was really fast as well, actually. You know, it actually surprised me how quickly this vehicle was going, because I've not really seen it go that fast, because I've always, like I said, always had the big cargo, the big fuel tank on the back, which has obviously added a lot of weight to it. So, this is our first drop-off. Cargo, 1, 2, perfect, boom, done. Part 1 of the mission completed. Now we're going to go back down to where the C500 is. We're going to grab the next pieces of cargo that we need. And then we are going to head off and deliver them. And what we'll probably do is tow the C500 behind us as we go, because we're going to need the C500 and its low saddle for the next task that we're going to do. And its crane as well, for that matter. Oop. Okay, there we go. Perfection. So I don't know how much use the cat is actually going to get today, but I wanted to do at least something with it. Look at it! Look at it go! It's absolutely storming. Ooh. Lost a bit of traction there. Okay, so now we need to load some bricks onto this thing. And let me just see what exactly. I can't actually remember where any of this cargo is going, or if I need to take any with me. Let's just have a look at our missions. this one only. So we have this stuff up to there. We have, yep, the fuel and the semi-trailer. We have the generator, long logs, medium planks, medium logs to the Tree of Life. And then everything else is pretty much going to the Northern Watchtower. Ooh, Northeastern Watchtower. Over there, huh? Okay, okay. So what's going to the Northeastern Watchtower? 2 wooden planks and a metal beam. I should put that in the trailer. 2 wooden planks and a metal beam ready to take up there. Because there's also another job that I need to get, which is taking a vehicle up there. So that's chemical barrels and a scout trailer. That's an off-road scout trailer. That's something else. That is a trailer that needs delivering. Multi-stage pump. That's what we're going to do after we've delivered the fuel to the helipad. Off-road scout trailer and medium logs. So yeah, we need to swap around a few cargoes here. Just to come on, out you come. Yeah. Had I looked at all of these, I probably would have shifted this cargo around earlier, but no matter, we should be able to do all this perfectly fine. Sand off. This is going up to the other watchtower, obviously, but we need the further away one first. Okay, so what was it? A metal beam and the wooden planks, which are all right here, nice and easy to grab. Those things there are the bricks. Let me get the bricks from here. Come on. Have I parked too far away? I think I may have parked. No, maybe not. Might be able to load from here. Oh yes, there we go. Perfect. Right. Get another one of these. So yeah, as you see, there's not an awful lot of stuff to be done. It's just kind of working out the best way to do it that's most efficient. And that's, I think that's where most of our time saving is going to come from, you know? Just pack that cargo down first. Come back in and get the rest sorted. Come here, metal beam. Go. When she stops, nobody knows. Ba-doom. Right. And then one brick, which we have here. One, two, yeah. We can pick up the cement at the cement works. Perfect. Okay. Store crane, unpack, repack. Lock engine, change over. Hack those. Okay. Now, the rest of it. Let's see. Alright. Let's make a move. We'll be pretty much convoying these two trucks all the way over to the concrete plant. That's what I was looking for. Those were the words that were trying to come out of my head. Oh, you becking pain. Of course. Never. It's always a lamppost, isn't it? Always a lamppost. And it wasn't even the truck, it was the crane. Oh, my God, I was so close. That crane just sticks out slightly further, the outrigger there, than the rest of the cab. I would have made it past there if it wasn't for that. Darn it all. Alright, onwards. Hopefully no more problems like that now, please. Yes, I need to go and get that vehicle as well, don't I? I don't want to head up to the watchtower without that, because there is a... I think it's like a... It's some sort of scout, it's like a Chevy or something like that, that I need to take over to the furthest watchtower. So I must remember to take that with, because I might actually use the cat for that. Because again, it's 4 slots of cargo and a vehicle, so that might work quite nicely for the cat, providing that nothing bad happens here as well. Come on, come on, let's have you round. That's it. None of that cargo falls off. We all good still? I think we are. Oop. Yeah, we look good. We look good. I haven't heard any cargo unlocking sounds. I just noticed that the trailer was at quite a bit of an angle going around that corner, so just wanted to make sure. Whoa! C5. I have told you about this blooming thing. My lord. That was about ready to just cast itself into the valley. Come on now. I don't want to start off today with having to rescue the C500 from a ditch. That would just be no fun at all, you know? Right. Right. Okay. We should, touch wood, should be good for now. So, let us carry on. Just remembered, I heard something interesting. Oh, no, get close to the lampposts. Yeah, another major incident. I heard something interesting from one of the SnowRunner commentators on YouTube recently. Last week we went over some of the details of Phase 17 and the 2 new trucks that were coming, the new Voron and the other one that we don't really know very many details about. Apparently someone has data mined the code and there is a placeholder in the trucks list for Phase 17 for a Mercedes-Benz truck. It's one of the 6x6 cab-over trucks that actually I see on the roads here in the UK all the time, because Mercedes are everywhere, you know. It's like, if it's not Mercedes, it's a Scania. If it's not a Scania, it's a DAF, you know. It's like those are the 3 most common trucks you see out in the wild here in the UK, and it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting that that has been in the code. They were, of course, quick to mention that trucks have appeared in the code previously in other year passes, and nothing has come of them. But this is like literally a named truck. This is one of Mercedes' big ones, you know. I can't actually remember the name of it now. It's like 6 letters long. Yeah, but anyway, regardless, it's a really cool little thing to see in the code, and it does make me wonder if we might be seeing some Mercedes trucks in the near future. Who's to say if that will be Phase 17 or not, but I'd enjoy that. I'd like to see some Mercedes trucks. It'd be nice to see some more European brand vehicles in the game, I must say. That would be nice. We have plenty of American, we have plenty of Russian, we have plenty of from other locations as well. It's just really nice to see some more European trucks. Right, we need 1, 2 cement. Perfect. The nice thing is that we still have 2 cement in there in case we need to make anything, but I don't think we do, because I believe the cargo that we're going to go and recover from the hills is slabs and blocks, but I believe all of the cargo we need to recover is actually spawns in world, so we shouldn't actually need to craft any of it. Also, it looks like from the mission log. I haven't actually picked up the mission yet, so I don't know. Who knows? It could be anything, but the nice thing is that we have cement still in the factory in case of need. We'll need to make use of the fuel we have over here, because this guy he's a thirsty guy, you know. All be able to get across this bit. Go. Perfection. Oh, it would help if I don't accidentally put the parking brake on. Oops. Who saw me do that? No, you didn't. Right. Let's get these trucks over to where they need to be. Perfect. This guy in. We'll also partake in a little fuel. I'm hoping that that is enough. That is going to be enough fuel to get us where we need to go and back to the fuel station, or at least back to this fuel carrier to refuel, because I think once we have done that we shouldn't actually need to come this way any further, except that I am forgetting we do need that vehicle. Yeah, it's the tower over yonder. This is the mission right here. You have to get up here, and there is some sort of vehicle just there. So I need maybe this guy. Send this guy up to grab that vehicle and bring it over, because I have a feeling that actually. Let's just put this mission on the track. Oh, yeah. We are a long way from where we need to be with this guy. So this is probably going to be the mission that takes the most time, is actually finding where these scan points are. So I have absolutely no idea where any of them are. So we'll use this guy to go over, grab that task, grab the vehicle, and then we'll go over, because I do know that there are, or I suspect that there are, going to be scan points over yonder, basically. Is this... Oh my lord! I've just gone straight past it. I was wondering where it was. It's actually all the way back here. Crikey. Talk about looking where you're going. Nowhere to really turn around. I think that's the trail just there by the look of it. Oh yeah, that. Yeah. Okay, I see where I completely missed it there. Right. Let's go, 69. Oh, wait a minute. That is that bush I can go through? Okay. I tried to go through a bush that looked like that earlier whilst I was setting up, and it turned out that the bush contained a tree stump. It's like Romulans have evolved, you know? There it is. It is a Chevy. Look at that. Perfect. No, 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 no. Oh my lord. I get so used to the menu systems opening in a particular way that when they don't open that way, it causes problems, you know? Right, out you come, Chevy. Go. Right, now we need to go around this way and actually grab the task so that we know exactly where it is that we're going. And then we can head down the hill. And bingo. Out of here. Nice thing is that we can just carry on through this trail and it will lead us down onto the other side of the hill, so that's a bonus. Don't have to try and turn around on this crazy slope. We might need some fuel before we get anywhere, goodness me. Forgotten how greedy the 6900 could get sometimes when it comes to fuel burn numbers. Oh, crack that off. That's bumpy. Oh hey, it comes out at this junction. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Right. Oh, stop blasting it off things. I'm gonna have to be careful with that. Because I actually need to repair this thing, I think, before I turn it in. So, come on, that's it. When I'm taking it up the hill, I'm going to have to be careful not to bash it too much. Ah. Nope. Oh, the engine's completely dead. Great. I flooded the engine. Oh well, there's more repair parts that I'm gonna need. Darn it. Oh, I hope I've got enough repair parts. That's gonna suck if I don't. Never mind. We'll figure something somewhere, somehow, you know. We do have plenty of repair parts around. I mean, I've got some on the roof of this truck. I believe the cat has some in its sideboard bed. The C500 has some as well. So we should be okay. Fingers crossed. Gotta be... make sure I don't smash it against anything Steady on you. I'm going to come as close as possible so I can keep an eye on you. Very close to bank site 3 here. 22 meters. 200. 296 going up again. 300. Going away. I wonder if that means it's on the other side of this peninsula. Could be, actually. Could be on the other side of this peninsula. Who left that sand there? How inconsiderate that is. Alrighty, onwards. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I wonder if I have to deliver it and then repair it, or whether I can repair it and get that out of the way and then deliver it. Because, oh, hang on a second. I wonder if one of those spots is down here. Ooh, you know what? We might take a little... Could I get down to that trail from here? Because I think if I go this way... Being careful not to flip us over, of course. I was to say go down here. Oh yes, look at that. I think I might be in the come on. I know you want to see. Whoa. That was a little bit sketchy. I think it's down here by the shoreline. We can knock one of these off straight away. 77, 76, 72. So I'm going to get one. I wasn't even planning on doing any of this mission today, but hey, I'll take it if I can get it, right? $51, 49. Ooh, that rock, man. Oh. Every time I come down there, that rock causes me a problem. 28, 26, 24, 22, 19, 18. Oh, we're going up again. Hang on, right. I'm going to cut this guy loose for a second whilst we find this scan point, because it has got to be like right here somewhere. Just something driven over a huge rock there. My tyres turning. Wait. It's not even there. Where on earth is it then? Whoa. These divots are not to be taken lightly. I'm actually quite impressed that the 6900 is staying on its wheels, to be absolutely honest. I apologise for the incessant beeping, by the way, guys. Literally nothing I can do. I was literally on top of the scan point. There we are. Oh, the beeping has stopped. Okay. Well, that was a nice little find. And actually, it's not really put a damper in our progression at all, because what I can do now is just carry on down the riverbank. Might even find another scan point as we go. But Melio. It's going up though, but we are moving further away from the river now, obviously. Oh my lord, this Chevy is going to be a literal husk of nothing by the time. I really do hope I've got enough repair points. Every single corner I take, it's smashing against something. Come on. That's it. I might have to go up to this watchtower with the C500 simply because it might have more repair parts on board than the Cat does. But we'll have a look at that situation when we get up. Oh, seriously? Can't just flick to high gear there? No, not at all. Why would you be able to flick to high gear? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That is... number is coming down again, which is nice. Those other 3 scan points, well, those 2 scan points that are the furthest ones away are literally right next to each other. I am willing to bet they are on like opposite sides, opposite banks of the river, like opposite each other. Come on, 6900. Do not mess me around today. I do not have time to deal with your nonsense. I brought you out of the garage as a courtesy and a favour, because I thought, oh hey, yeah, the 6900, it's not that great at pulling cargo because it's a little bit underpowered, but it should be able to handle some seismic vibration duties. Do not prove me wrong, good sir. I would like to think that you are useful for something. There we go. Much better. I will say though, I do like its frame flex. Just its ability not to fall over as we were getting that last scan point. That's pretty good. Ah. 146 meters, huh? How far away is 346 meters? Ooh, I wonder if it's down here. You see that? 347 meters there. 330 is about there. 330 on the opposite bank is about there. So I think about here might be a scan point. And then 1,000, huh? Well, that could be 1,070 something, and then 1,060 something, like... Ooh, that could be it. There could be one here, and then there could be another one here, like there and there. Which would kind of make sense, because, like, you know, you go from here to to there sort of thing as you scan along. So I think we are going to take a little trip to see if we can't get this next scan point whilst we are literally here by the river, you know. Wondering about this vehicle. Should I put it here? Actually, what I'm going to do, leave the vehicle here, I'll go get the scan point, and then I can double back on myself, grab the vehicle and take it up to the other guys. And then from there, I can take this guy, get him some fuel at the trailer, and head on over to the far side of the map to scan the next couple of locations, because I am pretty confident that this scan point is going to be somewhere on this side of the river. Actually, kind of easy to work out, a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, yeah? I know some seismic vibration things, some of them, you look at them and you're like, yep, that could be anywhere, like in this entire scan radius. Hey, what did I tell you, right? Here we are, scan point 2 is approaching. Yeah, some of them you could say, oh, it could be on anywhere between here and the other side of the map, but these ones, I think, are actually not too bad. Come on. Up or down? I'm going to go up. Oh, wait a minute. 96. Oh, don't tell me it is on the other side of the river. That's going up. Oh, gosh, no, not at all. It's on the other side of the river. You fiend! You actual fiend. It's like literally right there. 98 meters away. Look at that. Perfectly on the other side of the river. Of course. Never easy, is it? Never easy. Never rains, but it pours. Okay, now I've got to try and turn myself around. That's going to be fun. Oh well, it's good to find these things out. That means a lot of lovely backtracking, but at least I know now that it's on the other side of the river, at that approximate location. There's literally nowhere else it could be. Oh well. So much for it being easy to figure out. The game heard me and was just like, nah, dog, we're whoa, 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 whoa. My God, it's determined to give me a heart attack today. Oh, yeah. At least it remained upright. There's that. At least it remained upright. More than can be said for a lot of trucks. Come on now. Put the power down. There we go. Why did I leave it there? You know, I sometimes wonder if I have any brains in my head. Like, why did I cut it loose there of all places? Like, the most awkward spot. Ah, never mind. Let's go up and meet the other trucks. Get back to what we were supposed to be doing before we got sidetracked by other things. Oh, Lord. We started off so strongly, and the last half an hour has been just a nothing. Just nothing at all. Oh well, never mind. These things are sent to test us. Test us they certainly do. I'm still amazed that that cliff side there does not give way as you drive past it. Oh wow, okay, nearly got everything. 25 points off, that's pretty good. Alright, I'll take this along to the dam and then we'll come back for these two guys because I won't be able to tow this guy with them because they'll be towing each other. That would actually be kind of crazy if you could tow multiple vehicles at the same time, you know? Right, yeah, we want to be going from here and going up. I think that's where we want to be going. Yeah, and from here and going up. So, yeah. Yeah, can you imagine if you could chain like 3 or 4 trucks together? I don't think you ever would want to, but it'd be funny. Can you imagine like 4 trucks with 8-slot heavy-duty trailers chained together in a big long line? That'd be kind of bonkers. Right. Park these guys here. Now add an extra 4 points of damage to the engine. Naturally. Right, onwards. Here we go. Right. We'll have a closer look at exactly where we're going and what's occurring for each of these missions in a moment here. think if I put the C500 off this bend here, I believe it's going to be going that away. Let's go. Going through here. And so begins the trek into wildernesses unknown. This is the one that we need to do first. So, yeah, we're heading up here. And I believe that this road connects to this road. Looks like it should. So we need to go from here up here. And I'm assuming that loops around to here. And then we can just drop off. Here is hoping. Let's see how much that actually plays out for us, because... Oh. Whoa, that box is made of sterner stuff than I imagined. Box made out of actual titanium. Climb begins. Push on through the cataclysmically awesome climbing cat. I was trying to go for words with all C's, but I couldn't think of enough. Probably get a really good one if I could think about it for an hour. It's just how my brain works. Right. This is incredibly rocky, goodness me. Okay, yep, I think this does indeed curve around by the look of it. Man, what a little tight pass that is. Yep, just keep spinning. Round and round. Nearly there. Perfection. Coming in hot. One, two, 1, 2. Mega. Okay. And yeah, I think that does indeed circle round to there. Might even connect over to this side. Who knows? Right. So, the cat needs to come down and take this cargo. But we also, I believe, have to come down this hill with this cargo as well. So let's switch over to the C5. Detach the trailer there. Let's just put ourselves some waypoints down, so going across here, up here, that looks kind of treacherous, and up to here. Let's go! Alright, C5, time to see what you can do. It is in there. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh my, okay, that's a slightly more interesting looking route than I had envisioned. That's what that conveniently placed tree is for. To help us to swing round like that. Thank you, devs. You always seem to put lampposts in the wrong places, but I do appreciate the occasional tactical tree that you add in just to make our life a little bit easier. Ooh, now this. Oh, this is prime. There, look at that. That rock there is going to crumble. Oh. Maybe it didn't. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to bring a trailer back this way, I will say. This is... Oof. It's gnarly at best. Absolutely diabolical at worst. Okay, but we are up. Mostly? Almost? Yeah, this has got some very bad camber angles on it. It's really slow. Till such time as it is time to floor it. Perfect, and there is our trailer. It's even pointing the wrong way, like it doesn't want us to go back the way it just came. Okay, let's actually have a look at this mission because... what's it called? Trailing time. Northern Watchtower, a concrete block. Southern Watch... Oh, gosh darn it all. Southern Watchtower, a concrete block. Helipad, see what I mean? The concrete slab. And then the trailer to the concrete plant. Okay, well... I wonder where exactly it has to be. Is it literally just there? Just there. That should be, like... that marks the exact drop-off point, the center of the drop-off point. So if we go and actually position the trailer there, then we shouldn't have a problem. Okay. So what's this? Ah, it does connect. Yeah, it does connect now. The question is, what's going to be easier? I'm willing to bet this connects in here as well, actually, but we don't want to actually go to that location just yet. We actually want to head back to the main road. Because we've got 2 more missions over here to get to. They are... yeah, the same. 2 packed sand... no, 2 wooden planks and a metal beam. To that one. The packed sand and the solar panel goes to the other place. And we need to go up from here and then push our way up. Yeah. Looks like there's two ways to go. I don't know which one is going to be better there, actually, but we'll just have to pick one and hope for the best. So, the question is, do I go up the hill and down that way, or do I just turn this rig around and come back the way I came? That is most definitely the shorter route. There were parts of this that were really bad, and I would have to also turn the trailer around, so I think I'm going to go up the hill as opposed to going... Whoa, steady on that C5. What kind of an angle is that? And I squeeze through here. Much better. Well, there we go. A bit more. Chunk. Okay. And on we go. I think we'll just take this up and over the top of the hill as opposed to going back the way we came, because that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Not that this route is going to be much easier. I mean, once we reach the top of the hill, it's probably going to be okay, but there is the whole getting to the top of the hill. Steady on that. That's it. Bit of a cross angle. There we go. Right. So far. Hills. Effect. It's definitely a longer way around this, but it's definitely also a much easier route to go. Hey, cat. You want to come with us? Can we convoy them down the hill, maybe? Probably keep this guy up front if we do, you know, just to... just so that we don't have to worry about the double articulation, because we've actually got 3 articulation points with this vehicle. Because there's the actual vehicle itself, there's the hitch point, and there's the dolly. So yeah, triple articulation with this setup, which is kind of insane. Oh, that's a building. That's what happens when you can't see nothing at all. Yeah. Right, let's go. Shouldn't need all-wheel here, to be honest. I will say one thing about this challenge to do this map only using American trucks. It has made me come to appreciate when and where to turn off all-wheel drive, you know? Because some of these trucks really do have astronomic fuel burn when it's turned on. And like so many of the Russian trucks that I'm used to using on a majority of most of the time, all have advanced special gearboxes, which kind of makes all-wheel drive kind of just put it on, leave it on, you know? It doesn't matter half the time, but I think if I did the same thing with the C500 here, I'd be refilling it every 5 minutes. Down the hill. I'm gonna try and be able to snake my way through there, or is that cat gonna catch on all of these? No? We're doing okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna go straight out here though, and a wide turn to come back onto the road. So, first thing we have to do is switch trailers. We are going to unpack before we do that. Attach. This trailer up. This is where the 4D chess starts. Or at least that's what I like to tell myself, to make myself feel important, you know. Right. If we pull up here, stop the engine, unpack the cargo, switch over to this guy. Hey babe, how's things going? Chat's been quiet today, but that's okay. Right. Okay. That's good, babe. That's good. Yeah, for those of you who weren't here on Thursday, yeah, during my makeup stream for cancelling on Wednesday, myself and Natalie have been pretty ill the last few days. Nothing diabolical, but just unpleasant, you know? Let me just check. What repair do I have? Oh wow, I have 200 repair points? Okay, very nice. Take that, please. Nose is a bit stingy, huh? Or you, babe? That sucks. Chunk. There's one in. And it's two. Pack that down. Now, I wonder. I put the Chevy on top of this. I know that you can pack vehicles onto trailers with cargo at the same time, you know? If I do something like that, and I... Oh my lord, I can, look at that. Would that be better on the back of the cat? Probably. Yeah, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to back it up a touch. No. And unpack that guy. Change to him. I'm going to pack him on top of this metal beam here because I feel like having this weight on the cat is going to be better than having that weight on the trailer. You know what I mean? Ooh, steady that. Okay. Stop crane. Stop engine. Change truck. And pack. Aha! Oh, okay. Now it is time. Let's just check tower over yonder. Yeah, we can't fix it until we've delivered it. Ah, right, never mind. We should be able to do this without problem. Let's put this one on the track because we are going here. Let's put ourselves some waypoints down, so leaving the road here. I think we'll take this trail. I suppose I could take this one. It seems like 2 ways around the same mountain, so maybe we'll have a look when we get up there. There we are. Right, onwards. We have the wood planks, we have the metal beam, we have the car. We are ready. Not that. Shame we just can't kind of jump up this little hill to the side here and join the track there. See what I mean about this thing being fast and not burning an awful lot of fuel on the flat? Look at it go. It's just absolutely on a motor. And it just so happens the first person I do get talking in chat is a bot. Go figure. Or should I say the first person that I get other than Babe talking in chat is a bot. She was the first person to talk in chat. Right. Let's see what this little route has in store for us. I have never been to this part of the map. I have no idea what is about to befall me. That is a very steep downhill. I think I'm going to go this way. I think I'm going to go that way, and then from there we'll see it'll probably be that way. I feel like going downhill like that quite so steeply is not the best idea, so let's try going uphill. Let's have a little bit of everything. So going uphill is generally an easier place to control going downhill. You know what I mean? I mean, we will... Oh, come on, cat. There's a boulder. Very unpleasant boulder. But I'm stuck on that. That's it. It's just cramping my style. Certainly glad that that Chevy is is packed nicely on the roof there, because I think I would have destroyed it again by now going up there. I think that would have utterly ruined it if I'd just been towing it behind me. No, you're going past where you need to go up, cat. Not. That's it. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy that nobody is inside that Chevy as well, because I think they'd be kind of a bit mushy right now. They'd be like a bruised banana, you know? Oh, that's not the kind of bridge I thought that was. Oh, right, okay. This is going to be interesting. This looks more like a scout trail now than... My lord, this is... mad. I'm amazed that the cat fit across there. That is actually kind of impressive. Just hope it fits across the... Oh my goodness me, what have I done? This is decidedly not... Oh, well maybe. I was going to say decidedly not cat territory, but it actually seems to be doing relatively well, despite the Chevy trying to break break loose. I'm glad it doesn't take damage whilst it's locked on here, because that suspension would be completely wrecked. Alright, okay. Now, where exactly are we going? That does not look like it goes anywhere. That looks like it goes to a clearing, so that would mean that this is the way up? Oh, I hope so. I really hope so. Looks like going that way around would actually have been better for me. In fact, this is purely so that I don't have to turn this rig around, because I think that would be a terrible idea right about now. Yeah, that would be an actual terrible idea. Ah, okay. Very sneaky, devs. This is the way to go. It looks like it kind of goes to nothing, but it actually loops round. This way just connects back to this road. So that road does exactly what I thought it did. It loops around. So I do actually need to go that way. Okay. Let's go. This is not a fun section of the map, shall we say. Come on, round we go, cat. There we go. That's better. Very stuck on something there. I will say the scenery is actually amazing over here. That is really nice looking. Okay. Looks like it ends right here on the map. It actually continues. It goes over here. And around here. And up here. To be fair, apart from a slight problem with turning, this is like perfect territory for the cat. Go all the way down here? That, crikey. Okay, so something like that. Oh my goodness me. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a really good angle on that. That is... Oh my good grief. Have you... What is that? What kind of turn is that? Can I even make that? Am I better off going... I think, actually, I'm better off going this way. Yeah. Up this little cul-de-sac cutout thing. Because I don't think I could get up that little hill there. I think that is good. That would be far too steep of an incline for the cat's nose to get round. I mean, even these corners here are going to be a bit of a nightmare. Oh my lord. Still have everything on board though. This is a proper little mountain climb. Goodness me. Ooh, steady on. Stick in the valley maybe? A bit wonky, but it will equal out. I think a smaller truck would have been a better truck for this, but at the same time, I'm not sure a smaller truck would have made some of those inclines and things, you know? What did they expect you to do with this mission, huh? Oh my goodness me. Okay, yeah. We're up, at least. We are. Let's just push it up to high plus. Goodness gracious me. I'm glad I brought everything that I needed to take here in one go. I would not have liked to have brought a load of cargo up here, only to then realise that I had to then bring a vehicle up here as well. That would have been no good. Sorry. Nope. Nada. Oh, hey, nice. Okay. Let's pack. Repair. Chevy. Perfect. Cargo. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Okay. Next part of the mission. Back to the C500. I'll get that guy down from the hill in my own time. Right. So, what we want to do here, we actually want to transfer the cargo to our trailer for this other mission. Because then what I can do is I can take the trailer down to take this trailer down to the concrete plant, set it in place, ready for completion, and then come back and get the cargo and deliver it. Or deliver some of it, you know? We'll be doing bits and pieces of this as we go. Next. Don't toss out the other slab that I just put in there, please. Thank you. Pack those down first. Because this slab here has to go right back over to the other side of the map where the yeah, that slab has to go all the way over to where the Padera is currently. Because the Padera is taking the fuel up to the helipad. Take this trailer down to the what's the words I'm looking for? Down to the concrete plant, and then we can go and start distributing the cargo. Ooh, empty trailer. Going like crazy, swinging out wide like a maniac. And I'm hoping that if this trailer is sitting in the right position when I hand in all of the cargo, I won't have to come back and do anything with the trailer because it should already be where it needs to be. You know, that's... So, like if I put it down here, once I deliver all the cargo, the game should recognise that the trailer is in the right place and complete the entire mission for me. That's what I'm hoping. I can't remember if I've done something like this before in the past. Can't remember if that's exactly how it works, but I'm going to hope that it does, because that means that I won't have to come back to the concrete plant in order to do any finagling with the trailer. It'll just be done, finished. Right, where are we? Oh, halfway through today. That's not bad at all. So, I'll take a little look at the map, specifically trailing time. This here, like literally where the cab is. So if I bring this trailer to about there, detach, that should be in the right position for later. And if it's not, we'll just have to bring a truck down to drag it where it needs to be, but here's hoping that that works. Now we can go back and get our trailer. Start getting the next lot of cargo sorted for next mission. Maybe we'll do the helipad next. We'll have to take the slab over first, but then we should be good to go. Trailer first, then fuel, then onwards. Yeah. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to convoy these two trucks up the hill. I'm not sure it's going to be possible. It's just, I think it's going to be too long a convoy for where I'm going. But if I can make it in 2 trips instead of having to, you know, do any more trips, then that's all I care about. At least the last time we went up to that helipad, it was an absolute nightmare getting up and a nightmare getting back down again. So I'd rather keep the number of trips we have to make down to a bare minimum. So. Perfect. Let's go. I think we will do the helipad next, or as the next major mission to tackle, because that gives us a good amount of time to get it sorted, and we'll take care of a number of missions, because it will also give us access to the industrial boiler, which apparently we pick up from the helipad, and it's got to go to the logistics base, so, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone, all that stuff, you know? Oh, our fuel stop is dry. Hopefully the cat won't need any assistance getting back. That'd be really annoying if it did. But I think it should be fine. Going downhill, it won't burn as much fuel. Ooh. Excuse me, everyone. That was a definite yawn there from me. Let's go. Speaking of being tired, I'm on the back shift next week, guys, unfortunately. So I won't be streaming on Wednesday at all. No streams at all next week. Apart from Sunday, which, depending on how well today goes, might be our last SnowRunner stream for a while. Certainly until the PTS hits live, and then we'll see what happens from there. But that will likely mean that we actually pick up Roadcraft and Farming Sim for a little while, which will be a nice little change of pace. I do enjoy SnowRunner, but it's nice to finish a region and have a little bit of time just to decompress before the next one comes in, you know? Come on, C5, let's go. That's it. Straight and narrow, please. Straight and narrow. We'll be able to tell from our percentage, actually, I think, once we finish today, whether we're going to be in a good spot to finish next week. I have high hopes. I think we should be able to get almost, I think we should be able to get there. Like I said at the start of the stream, if we don't, it will be a very small percentage that we have left to do the following week. But fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, you know? Right. I am going to unpack and take a couple of items out of here. Just to reduce the weight a little bit until we come back down, because we only need... Come on. Out of the trailer, please. I know it's heavy, but goodness me. Could that have landed in an even worse position, you know? I mean, seriously, get off me. We actually need to take this block back up to where we were with the cat at the start of today. And we may as well do it now and get it over and done with. Then we can come back, grab the slab, take that over to the Padera, and then get on with the helipad stuff. We'll have about an hour and 10 minutes to get that sorted by the time we get up here and get over. Should be about right. Come on. Nearly there, C5. Just put trailer time. That's it. Block, thank you very much. Back down the hill we go. There's a surprising amount of cargo still to be delivered to places, you know? It's kind of ridiculous. You think you're actually making really good progress, and then you look at what you've got left and you're like, damn! But it's nice to know that everything I do will be on this map. Like the other maps are done, finished. The only thing left to do on another map is actually on Solace Bay. And that is to get the Bilbert, rescue the Bilbert, which I will do before the end of the series. Before we leave Washington, we will rescue the Bilbert. Because it's been stuck in those trees for a long time. And I literally just haven't had the need to rescue it, you know. The scouting was finished. We didn't need it to do any other jobs because it's not really that suited to them. And, yeah. It's just not been a necessary thing to look at. So yeah, so that's going there. Oh, man. Right. So, we need to do a wee little shortcut through to here, bring the 2 trucks through that we're going to use, and start our hill climb. That's perfect. Let's go. Onwards, upwards, sidewards, and all of that stuff. Go. I must say, I do love the always-on diff lock on the C5 here. It makes getting through terrain like this so much easier. It's quite a rarity, the always-on diff lock on American trucks as well. It's nice to have. It's definitely nice to have. There we go. Fantastic. Typical that night is starting to fall just as I'm about to start a really big climb. But it's fine. It just means that by the time I get up there, dawn will be breaking. In game, that is, obviously. Yeah. Push through this bit. Okay. So there's the Freightliner. What I'm going to do, I think, is if I pull just down here, like so, engine off, pack, change over to the Freightliner. Let's head down the trail a little ways. I'll try and convoy these trucks as much as possible, I think, but I do get the feeling that it'd be safer to go one after the other. Wait. Why do I have a concrete slab already? I don't remember doing that. Okay. I do not actually remember getting a concrete slab. Where did I get that from? Oh my goodness me. Okay, so I didn't need to bring the concrete slab over because I already have one. Best laid plans of mice and men. Tally ho, as they say. Oh well. Never mind. We have one. It's all okay. It didn't waste us any time. We lost maybe a few minutes of time. That is fine. It is no problem. Let's go, Padera. Sorry, C5, your mission over here with that slab is pointless, so I guess you can go back and do something else now? I guess? Right, that's kind of embarrassing, but never mind. Okay, so our route, we need to come down here, along here. This is why I said I might not be able to convoy quite as much. Oh my, will you stop it? And then we have to come across here, up here, and then we have to come up this hill. Doesn't actually look too bad. I've seen worse, you know. And then through here, round, and over to the helipad. And that is also apparently where we should be finding the boiler, which we're going to be bringing back down with us. So let's start the adventure. To the helipad. There we go. Come on now. Padera should be helping us, not hindering us at this point. The Padera's quite good. You know? Possibly do with a little bit more power to weight. I think that is actually helping us at all. The high gear, I mean. Just risking a stop. Oh, stop it! No! Not that damn thing. Fat thumbs, that's what it is. Don't ever get fat thumbs. It's horrible for gaming. You end up pressing every button when you want to press one particular button. I do kind of need to go around this corner one at a time, otherwise I think I am going to tip something over. just going to wiggle around this bit myself, one at a time. It does look like the kind of terrain that is going to be very problematic if anything kind of runs wide. I think once we get across the river, we shouldn't have a problem going up the hill at the same time. This shoreline here is not very agreeable to it. Oh, perfect. Ouch. Let's just get this guy across the river and then we'll sort out the Pedera. This river had quite a strong current behind it, if I remember rightly. Hopefully we won't have any issues pushing through. I think it was because we were with a scout vehicle previously that we had problems. Just couldn't overcome the pressure of the water. A bit more, and then back. This is really twisty terrain here. Down there that we need to go? No, it's actually up here that we need to go. Ooh, wow, that was camouflaged, was it not? I'm glad I had a peek there, because that was... Come on now. Come on, Freightliner. I know you can do it. Just pull yourself up there. Attaboy. Man, okay. I was not thinking this hill was going to be quite this spicy. Maybe we'll just go one at a time. Yeah, we're already nearly to the top. May as well just deliver the Freightliner first, and then go back down and get the Pedera. Because it's just going to be... It's going to be easier to try and manage rather than trying to worry about dragging two vehicles through this kind of terrain. Freightliner is actually making a very nice job of this, so... Very happy with this guy. Shame we can't fit over that little bump there. The rock. A tight little wiggle. I hope I can get through there with the Pedera, actually. That's going to be a very tight squeeze with the trailer. But we'll make it work. Oh, no. There I go, applying the handbrake instead of pulling the gear change. No, no. The camera game please. I like to be able to see where I'm going. It is very handy. Right, actually, let's put... track. Right. Okay. Oh, is that the multi-stage pump there? Interesting. All right. Let's fuel ourselves. Perfect. And then let's get the Podera. Let's go. I can already tell this is going to be a harder journey than what we had with Freightliner. This trailer is considerably heavier. But we'll make it work. Oh, come on. That's it. Get yourself unstuck. Much better. Right. Marvelous. Oh, there we go. Come on, that's it. Up and at him. Come on. What's it getting stuck on now? That's it. Come on. Come on, trailer. There we go. There we go. It's got a very squiggly stick point, this trailer. It's like it's not quite as bad as the 8-slot trailer, where it just gets hung up on that separate axle that it has. But this trailer, if you catch that front set, if you catch the wheels before the first one has had a chance to kind of jump up onto the terrain, if it catches in that little pocket before the first wheel, then it just does not move, like, period. You've literally got to bounce it to get it to free itself, you know? But so long as there are trees or items to use as winch points, then you can usually get through. This could be a slightly problematic location. You know what I mean? You get that little that first little pocket just caught. It just uses budge. Through we go. Push it. Push it. That's it. Beautiful. All cargo is still securely fastened on board. Okay, I think we are doing okay. Notice the word correction there. I was going to say we are doing good, but the game doesn't like you saying that. As soon as you say you're doing well, the game's just like, haha! Pocket sand, and everything goes to hell. This, for example, I wonder if I'm better off actually going more just straight up this little incline here. To really grab onto, though, that's the issue. It's that's it. That's better. Come on, Pedara. Come on, boy. Okay, okay. Bit more to the right. That's it. It's a slightly tricky turn. We're almost up. Yes! Oh! Brilliant winch point. Okay. And then we want to go up here. This is going to be fun. Okay, yeah. This is definitely not going to cause any problems whatsoever. Right. In fact, I'm going to get a preemptive winch point on that tree there, because I have a feeling that if this trailer is allowed to do what it wants. Great, thanks. tree. You're fantastic. That one, will that one stay? Yeah, if this trailer is allowed to slide down this cliff, then I'm going to be in big trouble. Come on. That's it. That's it. That's it. Whew. This is definitely not what I was supposed to do, but it's what I'm doing, as I can't help it. That's it. Come on, swing that nose round, Pedera. That's it. Ooh, steady on, Jimmy. Steady on. Come on, round to the left now. Get away from those rocks, please. Come on. Oh my goodness me, you're just trying to fall over, aren't you? But to its credit, the Pedera is staying on its wheels, which is fantastic, because I was worried about this guy initially. Like, well, that's it. Free from the evil clutches of whatever it was that was snagging us there. That's it. Yeah. I'm going to be very interested to see how this vehicle performs once Phase 17 actually comes out, because it is getting a stability improvement. It's getting a weight balance shift. I believe more weight is going forwards and lower, so that its front end doesn't just jump out of the ground all the time. Did it. Just the tiniest of little nudges. Am I through? Can I have some turning radius back, please? I figured this might be a bit of a tricky spot for the Pedera. It's with this trailer, not exactly the easiest. To back up a touch just to get me off that little prick of ground there, and then hopefully come on, come on, rip tires, come on. That's it. A little bit more. There we go. That's it. That got it. There we are. Whoa. Gotta push through a little bit at a time. Yeah, this is definitely not a route I should have ever brought this truck and trailer on. But hey-ho. Ooh, hey, that's a very sturdy little tree. Or if you would be good for a trailer hitch. Oh, yes. Come on. Just turn, tyres. You've got diff lock on. You're supposed to turn at the same rate. Not get hung up like that. Come on. Through. That's it. Okay. We are almost there. And like I said, the dawn is breaking as we reach the top of the hill. Couldn't have called that better now, could I? I may try and come down the hill a different way. Oh, this is going to be fun. Look at this crazy turn I'm having to make here. That's it. Got it. I've got a winch point at least. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I figured this had turned 180 degrees. Up we go. Come on. That's it. You gotta bounce it, you see. Bounce. Bounce. There we go. That's it. And then it moves nicely. Aye, aye, aye. That's it, that's it. Sorry if I don't speak much during those sections, I'm just focused, you know, laser focus on things. Oh, there's a blinking runway beacon there? Oh god, am I stuck on the runway beacon now? Almost. Get off the runway beacon, Federa. Thank you. Like, oh, it's bright red. How did you miss it? Right, okay. Hang on a second. First things first. First things first. Fuel carrier trailer. Perfect. Then we help pull the Federa off the runway beacon. And then we hand in fuel. Set. Right line all the way around. And then the fuel. Cargo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bingo! I wonder if that is actually the pump there. Because I was actually thinking that it meant one of those huge boilers. But that looks very much like a pump. Actually, where are we percentage-wise now? 85%? What? Excuse me? Excuse me, game. Excuse me. I think the counter is broken. I have done a lot more than that today, thank you very much. Alright, okay, never mind. Wait, cargo from Heaven High? The... Excuse me? I've got to come back up here anyway. That wasn't a job on the list. You actual bar stewards. Oh, that wasn't on the list, guys. I am disappointed. I am so disappointed. Where's the darn mission that I was wanting to do now? That was it. Wow, that's it. That is the pump that I need, is it, huh? Oh. Oh well, never mind. I guess that's another mission I've got to do. Okay. Store crane. That cargo. It's a 2-slot cargo. Okay. A lot less than what I thought it was going to be, but a lot more than it looked. So. Okay. Let's see where that leaves us. That means we have to come back up to the helipad again. That means I preferably need a truck with... that is going to be a slightly little bit easier to get up here. I mean, the C500 might be able to do it. Maybe. Let's just jump to the C500 for a moment, because it's actually parked right at the edge of this mission. Cargo from on. Where is it? All over the other side of the river there. Question is, where exactly? Probably somewhere along this... Oh, there's one. Right there. I see that one. There's one. Dog of a gun. Where's the third one? I Can't see it. Just have a little. So that's that one there. I'm guessing that one in the middle there is the one that I don't have, because that looks like the one on the far side. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. I think I should be able to get those with the C5, even if I have to detach the trailer at one point and just go in, grab it, reverse back sort of thing. I think I should be... If I kind of come to here, detach the trailer like here, go along, get this one, and then come back round, get these two, pile them in, pack them in, all that. Where are we time-wise? Do I have enough time to do that in half an hour? I certainly do if I get rid of this concrete slab first. Away with thee. And I've got no fuel. Correction, I have some fuel. Do I have enough fuel? That is the question. I must say, I probably prefer just a truck with a flatbed, but these sideboard trailers are actually not that bad for getting into places. So I think I should be able to do this. Come on. It was like literally nothing. Can't get high gear anywhere. Now I should be able to get over here. At least we're crossing terrain a lot quicker than we did with the Pedera. That is fantastic. Oh, really don't. Not like that, not like that. Crossing terrain a little bit too quickly there. Just no fair game springing surprise missions on board. I knew I had a couple that I didn't actually have on my list yet. But that was not one of them. That was not a mission I was expecting to appear. I thought I was done with the helipad, but no, now I've got to abandon another truck all the way up there. Just because you want me to go there. Fantastic. Right. It's a little bit better on the land. Right. Detach the trailer. Don't you dare start trying to fall over on me. That is not on, trailer. Thank you very much. Back over, you. No. That's too far over. Nothing is ever simple, is it? is this cellulose. It is. Alright. Rain. Just dump this on the frame, hold it in place, then we can use our winch for acrobatic scrambling. Again. Let's just pull this out a touch. Thought it was worth a try, but yeah, too far away, that's fine. Come on. Come on. Okay. I hope I don't run out of fuel here. This is potentially disastrous if I run out of fuel. Come on, in the back of the trailer, please. Perfect. Right. Rain in. No, not the anchors. Pack the cargo, please. I said not the anchors, game. Do not mess with me right now. There is a time and a place for you to mess with me. 20 minutes before the end of my stream, when I'm trying to get a mission done, is not that time. Thank you very much. Right. Okay. Well, I have this little fuel left anyway, that's for sure. Turn and a half, goodness me. Right. Let's just try and get this one from here, and then I can just come straight in with the last one, hook up the trailer, slap in the last cellulose, and up the hill. That's the plan anyway, at least if it's kind of closer at hand, like so. Okay. Now I have to try and get to this last one. This could be interesting. Because this one's up high, I think. The question is, how high, and will my crane reach? The Vidaris probably would, but will this one? Okay. I think we're about the... Oh yeah, there it is. Not quite close enough there. Okay. Oh. That means I'm going to get closer. I get up on this little rock outcropping here. Yes, come on. Yep. That's it. Is that close enough? Oh, it is! Haha! That's a right awkward one, that is, I tell you. It still is a potentially awkward one, actually. Come on, through the gap. That's it. Down the hill. Down the hill. Perfection, look at that. Beautiful. Might actually get this. Alrighty ho. Now I've just got to get back down the hill without falling over. Ooh, da, 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 don't like that. Just a little bit at a time. Little bit of power. Little bit of power. That's fine, that's fine. Let's just, whoa, Nelly. Come on. Not like that. Get this one. Come on. To me. To me, cellulose. My nose up the hill so that I'm actually facing the right way. Then I need to get those cellulose on board. Act, okay. Anchors, crane. Do this. One of the worst angles to be loading cargo, I will say, because you don't really want to be loading cargo from a downhill position when you're leaning in the same direction. It's not good for your centre of balance, but at least we have our anchors out. Should hopefully just stop us from tumbling completely downhill. One, right. Now, my son. I think by the time we finish this mission, we're pretty much going to be in a position to finish for the end of today, I think. But we'll check that when we get there. That. Small crane. Let's get the right gear before we set off. Do not want to be setting off in reverse. That would be not good. Not good at all. But at least this does mean that we should be done with the helipad. I really cannot think of any other missions that we have that actually require us to come up here. So that is a bonus. Once we've got this done, we can just hightail it down the hill as fast as possible. Maybe have a little look at what we're going to be getting up to next time. I'm surprised my percentage only increased by 3%. I mean, I know I'm kind of half-ish way through certain missions, and, you know, they don't count until you've completed them, but even the other stuff that I've done, I feel like I've done more than 3%. It's actually kind of disappointing, but it's fine. It's fine. The next few destinations that we're heading to, we are heading to them to hand in several missions worth of cargo or trailers. So I'm hoping that that will considerably increase our percentages once we get started next week. Like straight away, like if you whap out a few things in quick succession, we should hopefully just get straight into it. Speaking of next time, same place, same time, as usual, 3 PM GMT, where we will be, hopefully, on the final push. One can only hope anyway, you know? I mean, I can't control... I can only control what I can do in the time I have allotted to me, you know? I can't control how well any of those missions go. Right. They are going over there, okay. Hey, Edge. Greetings, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in everybody, put your feet up. Ah, right. That's another mission done. Oh. Where are we now? That still says 86%. Am I missing something here? What? What? Am I completed another mission. Where's my percentage point for completing another mission? Darn it all! It's not fair. It's not fair. That's what it is. It's just not fair. Why is it always me that has to suffer for these things? Oh, goodness me. Right, okay. So, Hey, no problem. Thank you very much for the raid. Good luck with your adult responsibilities. I hate having them too, to be absolutely honest. It sucks. It does suck, but hey ho. Oh, nice. You finished eight regions. Nice. Good job. Good job. We're working on Washington. It's everything else has been 100%ed so far. Just Washington left. It's a slog. It has been a slog. There has been blood, sweat, and tears so far with this region. It is, without a doubt, quite possibly one of the most taxing regions in the entire game, but we are doing good. I wonder if we could actually do minding the fish here, because I do have the Kenny here with the barrels. Let's see if we have time enough to finish off this mission. Oh, that's the wrong winch point. There to there. Perfect. Ah, right. Let's go. This is something that we can do in the time that we have left, I think. Shouldn't have any problems. Oh, this is not a mod. This is a truck you get in the game. This is the Kenny 963. I believe you get it in... is it Scandinavia? I want to say it's Scandinavia. I think that's either Phase 11 or... Phase 11 or is it Phase 10? It's one of those two. And this is a monster beefy boy. It's really good. I have grown to love the Kenny. I didn't like it so much when it first came out because it felt underpowered. But the thing you've got to do with the Kenny is pick the right missions for it. And if you do that, then it's absolutely fantastic. Missions like this where it's just kind of rumbly bumbly terrain and you've got to drag a trailer that isn't suited to your vehicle. You've got a modded Kenny, bit OP. To be fair, the actual Kennys that you get in the game are a bit OP for the most part. This giant monster is fantastic. The C500 is an equally fantastic Kenny. Yeah, there are some good Kenworth trucks in this game for sure. I've honestly never played with mods. I started this hard mode playthrough as a clean playthrough. No mods, no recoveries. Just what? That came out of nowhere. Oh my lord, I forgot that was that. That'll teach me to look where I'm going. Woo! Woo! And breathe. Oh my lord, goodness me. But yeah, I started this. Whoa! I'm doing it again. Why am I doing that? That is just not sensible. Do not try and do that. It's just not good for anybody's health, including your own. Whoa. Never text and drive. Yeah, no kidding. Oh boy. It is always when I do something. I get too animated talking, or I reach for my drink. Also, something goes horribly wrong. Oh yes. Oh goodness me. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the camera is this game's is your worst enemy in this game. It really is. But yeah, so far in this hard mode playthrough, it's been a challenge. The added challenge with this region, actually, because I've limited myself to using only American trucks. I wanted to see if I could do it, and it's actually been a really fun experience so far. I've been using trucks that I ordinarily wouldn't ever use, and it's proven to be very enlightening on the capabilities of trucks that you overlook, shall we say. It's, there's some new favourites in my garage. Although I will admit I have missed my Azov 7. I am looking forward to allowing myself to use it again. I love that truck. It is such a good, versatile, fuel efficient, go anywhere mobile. It's as a person that drives regularly every day. I drive patient transport for the ambulance service here in the UK, so I am constantly behind the wheel of the vehicle. And I will have to say that I started playing SnowRunner with a controller, and switching to a steering wheel was quite possibly the best thing that I ever did. I probably wouldn't recommend the wheel that I've currently got, simply because it's a good wheel, but I don't think it's the perfect wheel for SnowRunner. It's more akin for rally games, I would say, or track games, as opposed to SnowRunner, where you need a lot of controls on the console in order to like control the crane and stuff like that. It gets a bit awkward at times. I have to flick to my mouse to function the crane with this steering wheel, which is a little bit. It's a good wheel, but I would definitely say that SnowRunner is a million times better with a steering wheel than with pad. If you like steering wheels. If you don't like steering wheels, then you're not going to have a good time. But if you do like steering wheels, then I would very, very much recommend it. Drive here. Get round before I run out of the cliff. Yes, perfect. There we go. Right. Ah, we are almost to our destination. This has actually been probably the easiest going mission so far, apart from those two brown trouser moments that I had earlier. The trailer has decided it's a gymnast. There we go. Whoop. Whee! And that's why I love towing trailers that you're not supposed to be towing. I once had a trailer flip up and land on top of my truck. It was actually quite good. It worked quite well. Just get round here, have a look. Ah. I feel you there. I too suffer with leg pains from sitting for an elongated period of time. I get a lot of leg cramps. I actually wear, for my job, I actually wear compression socks all the time to mitigate the effect of leg cramps. And I sometimes do it when I'm on stream. Not today, because I've been resting today. It's not have any problems at the moment that I need to mitigate, but yeah, it is something I'm aware of for sure. Ooh, crab walking across there, look at that. Crab walking. Okay, now, do we hand these in here or do we hand these in here? the... Two of those. And let's just back this up. We'll pull the trailer over there where it needs to be. But yeah, a comfy chair also helps out immensely. Perfect. Let's see how that has done for our percentages. 87. Okay, so we did get another percentage point. Only 4% today? That is disappointing. I thought I did a lot more than that. But we are on the final push. We have 2 major missions where most of our cargo is going, and then we have the second half of this mission with just this little bit of cargo up to there. But I do believe we also need... Yes, we need to take a concrete block to that as well for that mission. We need a off-road scout trailer to that mission. We need to recover the trailer from the river for that mission because I've already recovered the drilling parts. We need to finish off the 3 remaining seismic vibration points. We need to deliver the pump and the other pump to there. We need another trailer to there. I think that trailer is up by one of the watchtowers that we're going to, and then we need some logs delivered here. So yeah, actually doing these 2 missions will facilitate doing like 3 or 4 tasks that we need to do, and then leave us with very little. So we might finish next week. Might. Not sure. I do try to do tasks, as many tasks as I possibly can, when I can, you know. This region has been hard going. It is ridiculous. The devs have improved it. They've changed one of the gateways to make navigation slightly easier. But even so, there is so much cargo, and it all comes from one map going to the other maps. So whatever you're doing, you're carrying vast amounts of cargo over insanely long distances. And if you do not fix your bridges first, you are in trouble. Very much so. But I think we could probably get a really good start. How are we best going to be approaching these? So actually, I think this watchtower here, if we come in from here perhaps, and go along there, and then over to there, I think that'll probably be best. And for this drop off up here, probably be best coming up this road here, from here. So I think that's where we will start next time. And I'll bring all of my trucks over here. Make a little bit of a base of operations for the final push. Yeah, because everything else is good. Everything else looks pretty good. So, everything being well there, we should be able to finish off next week. Fingers crossed, anyway. Just have to see how that goes. Oh, that right there, that statement is SnowRunner in a nutshell. Yes. Yeah, that's... I feel your pain with that one. That is... Oh, that is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I've never had that happen to me, but I've had similar kind of things happen to me where where a particular mission at one point has unlocked something that if I'd realised it did, would have saved me loads of time elsewhere. Like a mission that I did unlocked a warehouse or something that had cargo that I needed for a mission on the same map, and I was bringing it in from another map. Oh, you know, that's just SnowRunner. That's just how SnowRunner crumbles. You know, that's just how things are. Learn from them and move on. Or go stark raving mad. That's also an option. Anyway, I am now at time for today. Very nice to see you, Edge, and the other people in your raid. If you would like to drop a follow and see more of me, I will be back again with SnowRunner next weekend at the same time. I usually stream from what is about 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock GMT time on a Sunday afternoon here. I usually also stream midweek as well, but due to my work schedule this next week, I am unable to stream because I'm working the back shift and I don't finish until 9 o'clock in the evening, and then I just want to go to bed. So I won't be streaming this week during the week, but like I said, be back next Sunday. So, oh, thank you very much for the follow there, Edge. I noticed that's just come through on my end. So, hope to see you next week. And as for everybody else, thank you very much for joining me. And like always, guys, take care, stay safe, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now, everyone.